I don't want to say non-existent, but it's very unlikely that will happen. S4, blood grenade, bye-bye S4, the snowball save. It will give him a little bit more time for him to get a hit up, but not enough for a kill. KEYD had the stick charges, and it does very limited amount of damage. It's not even funny sometimes how much you're not doing anything to your opponents. Chuan? Or Chuen. That is the proper way to pronounce it. Is he dead? Okay, that's a dumb question. He's very dead. The snowball save here. No, that really was scary for him. Very poison touch. Overall, things looking good. But S4, despite dying twice, he has more CS than the Dazzle. And KJ is being targeted. Handskin a little bit too deep. The Wild Wing Ripper pulled him towards the illusions there. So Dota working against him a little bit. The blood grenade does connect. Costabile maybe needs one more hit. Now he's going to be needing two. But actually it's going to be the blood grenade that gets the kill. KJ from the other life, from the other world. Like will be getting a kill. Fourth one for KEYD Stars and Alliance. They get themselves on the board. There's the poison touch. S4 is in a lot of trouble. There will be a snowball save. Let's see how long they're gonna be waiting for that one. He didn't give the kill to S4. That means that he's definitely dead. We'll just be ticking out to the poison touch. Tusk. His one did expire. FCR of course isn't gonna be looking to attack one and then the other. But overall, that's a pretty good kill. Of course you're gonna try to stay focused, but with his rotations from the Shaker, they just want to make his life even harder. Slide off his chains, fissure, and bye-bye Chuen. Actually got the blink off. He's gonna be fine surviving. Costabile dies on the bottom lane, which is pretty huge. And Phoenix, once he gets 2 points in the Fire Spirits, this hero starts to hurt. Even though you have the mirror image to remove one of them, there's still 3 more to play with. Gonna Pain surviving, pretty big deal. The Emperor didn't want to chase. And the first power rune, Pablo is coming over. He's gonna try to get it, and he does manage to do so. It's gonna cost him his life, however, but maybe they bring down KEYD as well. Chuen, he's gonna be thinking twice about going forward for them. As Chuen is approaching level 6, so finally the Sonic Wave will be available. As Handskin, he did his best to steal the Wisdom Rune. Not gonna be happening. They gave the other one to S4, meaning the supports are gonna have some trouble. Handskin has been caught. He has nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. He's gonna have to accept his destiny. KEYD has enough mana there with the sticks, and it is gonna be a dead Phoenix. Very hard to steal a rune from a Shaker, a hero that has so many stuns. Maybe a Tusk could do it, a Phoenix. No way in hell. Somebody else is buying, possibly the Phoenix. Pablo. Okay, he's not liking his current position. Now he's completely trapped. Goes for a snowball. That's gonna give you 3 extra seconds to live. The Queen of Pain is in the vicinity. Sonic Wave hasn't been skilled up just yet. And Tren, he pops the DD. Charlie goes in. They want to fight this one. The 2 supports, they're gonna get absolutely slaughtered here. Tren doesn't have the ulti. And Charlie, oh, KEYD is fast. Is he fast enough? Turns around with the Fissure. And actually, the Spectre won't be killing him there. I thought Dispersion would be enough, but Tren will be falling through. And actually, Tren needed that kill more so. Dive in. Handskin doesn't connect.
Dire's middle tower.
KEYD coming over, and KJ as well. Handskin, he doesn't have a dive away, so he's pretty much dead. Spirit of the Flame versus a Flaming Bird. And of course, Analog comes. But it is not easy. Not easy whatsoever. Oh well, to FCR, they do have the Reaper sight. It is just enough. S4 gets the kill, goes for the Depth Shroud, and Charlie joins in on the fray. KEYD is super slow. This time around, he's not running away from the Spectre. As Analog comes over, S4 looks very much dead, so Analog will just right-click him down. Nothing special done from the Ember there, apart from having impeccable positioning. He's even going for more as they're looking towards Pablo. And looking very much dead. He's gonna be inside of the snowball. A little bit of time for him. Actually, a lot of time for Charlie to turn around and get the kill. Pops the blade mail. Analog has been slowed down to a crawl. He's gonna have another sleight of fist in a second. Pablo trying to juke through the trees. You're never gonna be able to dodge that one. Analog, he finds him with a slide, but puts himself in an uncomfortable position still with a couple of bottle charges, and FCR returning to the lane. It's not gonna be anything that can actually threaten his life. But FCR, what about his life? His life is very much threatened without the grave. We're gonna be getting one for you though. Chuan, very deep, has the blink away. Will not be able to survive the Slaughter Fist actually connected on him, and Hanskin, you're next, gets burned down as well as Analog continues his onslaught around the map. Uses every little bit of mana. Being hella annoying. Chuan, his farm blinks away. That was very scary. A level 6 Earthshaker coming towards you. They did find the Nature's Prophet in the triangle. It will be off screen as it was pretty bloody there. And Analog, he gets himself away, had a remnant back, so he'll be fine. Reaper Sight wasn't used. S4. I have to be careful, my friend. 21 charges, but if you don't use them, you're Naga Siren has a Manta, that's huge. Going for an Orchid Nest, that's gonna be a problem for a Queen of Pain that is currently screaming. KEYD survives for a little bit longer, gets the Echo off. That's gonna be enough for Pablo to go down. It is gonna be Analog that picks it up, his 9th kill of the game. Started off with a solo kill in the mid lane versus the Queen of Pain. S4 and Hanskin, while Pablo is dying, they're gonna be trying to do something else. It was a couple of TPs forced out. Thing is that nobody's doing anything to the Naga Siren, and Naga Siren is doing quite a lot to S4 with the Ghost Shot. He'll be fine. Diving from the Phoenix, the chains actually connect on him, which means that he's very likely that goes for the egg. They might have enough right click to go for him. Actually, there's the Reaper Sight now. It's not going to be an all. Costa Bila comes in just in time. KJ will die for this one, but so will S4. And now Pablo puts himself in a very uncomfortable position, especially Queen of Pain coming in. Doesn't do anything without the Sonic Wave, and that's going to be another one. Costa Bila rotates as Vivo KEYD stars. They're not winning this game. They are crushing it. It is what they drafted for, right? It just sometimes doesn't work out. Aghanim Scepter on the Dazzle is done. Spectre will have the Radiance fairly soon. As the Naga Siren has been caught, and Naga Siren gets the song off. Doesn't matter. Dies to the Sonic Wave. Tran gets the kill. Usually you can't sleep when there are people screaming around you. I know I have very noisy neighbors. Imagine how noisy of a neighbor they have when they have a Dota caster in their building. Blink reveal. And S4 is no longer there. Very clean kill. Also, I like the no hesitancy policy. Oh, Queen of Pain caught. Tren looking very much dead. KJ will take him down, no problem. As Alliance lose another hero, it's just left and right their cores are dropping. And Analog, he finds Pablo as well. It looks so easy at the moment for them to be getting these kills.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's
Maelstrom and Kaya on the Ember Spirit, and finally a Radiance on the Spectre. The question is, how much can this actually change? The Spectre in the late game can be problematic. Costabile, he does not have a song, which means that Costabile is so freaking dead. A couple of hits and it will be the Radiance burn that actually gets the kill. And S4, AJ, nice tree planting there. It just goes to show that Nature's Prophet is one with nature. He's gonna be one with the ground once they put him in it. The egg goes through, and Ember tries to go for it. That's not gonna be happening. He will be stunned up by the egg. Analog should still be okay. Here's an Ember Spirit, gets himself away. KEYD comes over, smashes the ground. Charlie thinking about re-engaging. FCR behind KEYD, probably won't allow him to die that easily, but KEYD, he's dropping low just from the burn, and he will be taken down. FCR, no grave from him. That will be Charlie getting another kill as Analog going for the TP out. Sleight of Fist change there on top. That's insane, but the Veil really does increase that damage quite a lot. S4, he's getting a sentry down, and he is surrounded by enemies once again. Goes for the Ghost Shroud, trying to kill him up, and he will be saved for a second. He's still alive. Analog coming forward. He has so many kills. He needs to run away. It will be KJ getting S4 down, and FCR, the Grave protecting him for the time being, but that time will pass. Echo Slime, amazing with so many Ancients. Thank you for stacking all of them up. KEYD gets an insane amount of gold. Charlie, 826. He was godlike. Not any longer. There is a god in this game, but his name is KEYD. Slamman is right. He's level 14. S4, he's dead, right? There's a shaker here, and you just saw a second ago just how powerful he is. KEYD just smashes him to the ground, bites a mech. He just wants to be this utility hero, it seems, considering how strong he is, He already has the levels to do the damage. He's over S4 in net worth. He's gonna be taking over the Queen. Controlling the Naga Siren illusion sometimes. Or the Naga Siren herself. Queen of Pain. That's looking very much dead. It's just so easy. And also the Nature's Prophet ulti connected, but even without it, I think Analog gets the kill there. So later on in the game, when you cannot really punish them, when you cannot really kill them, it's gonna be a problem. The thing is though, Spectre is the only hero. Yep. Snowball save? Oh, he's alive. He's actually alive. He tried to go for the sleep. Costabile doesn't get it off, and that's gonna be Pablo saving his buddy. I really like the idea of Costabile going for a sleep there. If he did, then the snowball save wouldn't have done anything. But the second Pablo saw that, he saw the animation happening, he popped the ball just to make sure that the stun goes through. Dead. Those Naga illusions, they're not gonna die easily. And also the Guardian Greaves through the Shaker. Yes, he has Guardian Greaves because he's that strong. That's a really big problem. He actually dies. The snowball save. Pablo wasn't fast enough. Analog still alive, but even though he has the Aegis, he can still stay there. He gets himself away for now. Doesn't want to lose it just yet. Another minute and 50 seconds left on it, and Vivo Keystars, they're going for the jugular. 25-minute game here to get the first Raxes. We'll see if they can push it even further. If not, his teammates are in the vicinity. Now this becomes pretty obvious. The thing is, you're versus the Nature's Prophet, you're versus the Naga Siren. Your two cores are not cores at all. They cannot survive an attempt on their life. We saw it was hard even for the Spectre. Jumping onto the high ground, they actually found King RD. He's dropping low, but he will be able to get himself away for now. The dagger slows him down. Costabile goes for the sleep, and that's gonna be enough to turn this one around. They're not running away. They want to fight. And even King RD, he stayed close. He is still alive. The Phoenix dies before using his egg. He has to buy back. FCR has been found. Grave? Oh, he lifted his arms. It's not going to be enough. They lost the Tusk, however, but the buybacks with the supports of Alliance. They want to continue fighting. Spectre dropping low. Analog will be caught inside of the Shanks. He's literally not moving. S4 coming forward. Heals himself up. The Ghost Shroud comes in handy. Where's the Reaper side? There it is, and goodbye. Finally, the Beyond Godlike streak of Analog will be going towards S4, meaning that he overtakes the Nature's Prophet in terms of gold, and King RD finally falls, surrounded by enemies, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. He's gonna be the fourth casualty, as Alliance did use 2 of their buybacks, but getting this game 1 to go their way and be the first team that takes the game from Alliance here at the 25-year show.
Dire's middle tower.
Costabile doesn't have the sleep. He's in so much trouble. The Spectre comes over. Costabile is gone. That's gonna be the 5th one that dies. It is not really a team wipe, but he's the 5th hero in quick succession from Vivo Keystars that has lost his life. The only one that survived the previous fight as well. That's looking so big for us. That user stream, you get away, the wave dies. Charlie, is he baiting or is he just dying? There is an Echo Slam ready. They're not gonna be going with it, just going with the stun. He popped the Blade Mail. That is too slow. You needed the Echo Slam to start off, as Charlie is not really taking that much damage. He has the heart. He can definitely turn this one around. Going on to Analog. The egg gets popped. Can they kill it? They're not even trying. Actually, they're trying. They're going for it. The egg is low. It will not pop. 75 seconds on the sidelines. They just went for the song. Nobody to slow it down. They have the net and the silence onto the Tusk. No snowball for you. He's trying to survive. Not gonna be happening. He will be dying to the Bloodthorn damage. 2 supports without buybacks. KJ, the Grave will be there. Trent dies as well. He doesn't have a buyback either. KJ going for a TP out. Even he's gonna be surviving. He can rejoin the fight if he wants. Now they found the Spectre. How are you gonna survive without your friends? King RD giving the Grave so that they can continue doing the damage through the Blade Mail. And that's gonna be 4 heroes of Alliance down, meaning even more structural damage going their way. Most likely, this is gonna be game 1 without a single hero buyback.
Scanning.
And he do a lot of damage in this fight. Can he find multiple heroes with his ulti? The Naga coming through. Pablo, his smoke breaks. Immediate blink out. And Trent, he jumps onto the Ember Spirit. That's not a hero that you can bring down. What a nice fissure with a follow-up stun. There's going to be a silence on Pablo. Is he going to get the snowball off? No, because he's going to be hexed up there by the Poison Touch. And the Spectre goes in thinking that he has friends, but he's surrounded by enemies. Gets himself back to where he was previously before using the Shadow Step. The fissure does connect onto S4. There's no follow-up stun, but there will be a net. He has the Yules to get himself up into the air. How long can he survive? Not long enough. The silence was immediately there, and his death, it is still quite strong, however. Yeah, well, maybe you should have saved it because you're not really gonna be there to say anything. He actually pops the Blade Mill. They can't really go for him all that easily. The ulti from the Nation's Prophet roots everybody. Pablo gets low. He will have the snowball to the back. He's alive for now. KJ was a little bit too deep. There's the Reaper side, but only onto support. The egg was popped. Analog dropping low. He's gonna be losing his life. Actually, it does get great, but the egg will pop 100%. Analog, he will die. Once the Echo Slam, he finds them. He destroys them. King RD, you have to stop annihilating your opponents this much. The supports, they got their buybacks back, but they don't have the cores. They don't have anybody to do the damage. S4 is the only one left standing, and we know that he has had a hard. Only hero that you have killed will be back in 20 seconds with the TP. S4 posturing aggressively, trying to do something. The poison touch has been annoying him for this entirety of the game. Nice snowball save there. King RD will get stunned. The uppercut punch will connect, but S4 is dead. That's gonna be him. 50 seconds on the sidelines, and finally the GG is called. Alliance, they know that game 1 is over. It's out of their hands. Getting towards that little point. It's beautiful. Yeah, the good old days playing hide and seek was fun. S4 is being chased down. He's gonna be taking a ton of damage. KJ is very, very fast. He turns around with the Tidebringer. Nobody cares about your little damage, and KJ will run him down. As S4, he thought he would be able to. He literally won't be able to kill the Lifestealer. He's gonna have a Satanic for 1400 gold. You use it on the bear, and you just heal back up to full in 2-3 hits. Not even fair. Oh, he's just running towards the train. Immediately TP away. He didn't use the healing Lotus. King RD could have survived that 100%, but he was greedy, and he really didn't expect the Lifestealer to just be so fast. This hero is already fast enough, and now he has the phase. Is a bit tough for the Kunkka. Pablo. A lot of trouble for him. That attack won't kill him. They stopped chasing him, thought he was dead. It wasn't the case. The coil will be used on Delina. Turns around with a stun and the Laguna Blade. Thank you for giving me the kill. Chuen will try to get the return kill, but Analog, he will be able to dodge it. Chuen won't be going for Analog, especially with him finding a shield rune. It would be suicide for his cleave to come back, as Charlie is now the one that's being targeted with the 2 supports here. It is kind of dangerous for him. Lone Druid still not level 6, and Pablo does come over as well. He was spotted by the Train Protectors. King RD is trying to run away, getting into the trees, and he's not going to be protected by his brothers. It will be Charlie that gets the kill. The one who was being chased turns into the hunter. The hunted becomes the hunter. It's looking okayish for Alliance here. The problem I see still is this Kunkka. He's gonna be taken easily. FCR, he needs to go for the true form. There it is. The Silence will connect, but he already made it happen. So Hanskin, now you're a little bit too deep in, and a couple of hits. The second that the entangle connects, it's gonna be good night for Hanskin. He's actually gonna be doing a good job trying to get off the cliff there, but nice response immediately. Costabile goes for the ulti. The stun was already used, giving Charlie. Sven is a solid hero to push him out. No matter how much armor you have, it's still quite scary. Lina, Inkswell connects. They're doing a lot of damage to her. Sticks are gonna be used. Turns that around and gets the kill. Trian, he's staying in place, and he's actually gonna die before the Lina Analog. He's just standing his ground and smacking him until he is gone. The Phoenix goes in. The overtime damage won't be enough. That's only a level 4 Phoenix. And what a turnaround for V here, and lose the tower. You could say that they've lost the game, right? Coming back in the next 15 minutes is going to be impossible unless big mistakes happen. FCR, Silence will connect there onto him. They're trying to kill him, but the life drain will be there. And now he goes for the ulti, so he's definitely not going to be taken down. S4 will die, however. FCR, his bear will be dead. We go for the coil onto the Pugna. Still alive, protected by the stuns from Lina, dodging the orb, as well as Hanskin just dives himself away. King RD in a very aggressive position. Does fun ones there that I'm hoping we do get to see. Stars are gonna be losing their Pugna, or are they? The Crep is protecting him, still alive. KJ survives. The Overgrowth does connect. He turns around with a life drain, and he cannot die. Just a couple of hits. Costabile gets the kill. There will be a fear onto the 2 supports, and the bear eats the one. And Pablo, you're gonna be eaten as well as FCR. He will be the top predator in these Woods Alliance. They attempted to make a play. Not even the Pugna can die. That's a position 5. Of course, getting it lower and lower Alliance. They're bringing in more heroes. FCR, he doesn't mind his bear dying. But get it out. Goes for the ulti. There will be a soul bind being used, double silence from the puck. They do bring down the lone druid bear as Costabile is trying to find an opening, jumps in with the ulti. The egg will be popped, BKB immediately. The egg will be taken care of without buyback. The Phoenix loses his life. That's gonna be the tower dead. 100% tidal wave gets FCR and his bear a little bit deeper into the base. Not enough to threaten their lives, and they continue with the push. Costabile, he still has his ulti. The God Strength, it cuts down through these Raxes so easily. The glyph will be used. Another 7 seconds bought for Alliance, but they don't have the egg. The God Strength will be expiring fairly soon, so Vivo Keystars have to be careful. The turnaround could happen. Nice torrent, tidal wave as well. Gets them very deep into the base. The Sven turning around onto the Raxes, being swell connects. Overgrowth gonna be used, but the Charlie goes in. He's so low. Charlie's dying. He gets the infest off. He's still alive into the puck. He has to get out of right now. FCR turns around to the puck. The stun connect, and the Lifestealer is there. They're just dying one by one. FCR, at least they're gonna be killing his bear, but the Sunray won't be able to bring him down as KJ comes forward, wants to deal with the sentries, doesn't want his ward rewarded as he just placed it down. And this lane, you might act impressed, but a lot of people play Dota. All the girls play Dota. Everybody in the world actually, so she's probably gonna be looking at you, not understanding why the hell are you bragging, because they just destroyed S4. Charlie is trying to fight. There will be a 4-step to the low ground. There's FCR with the bear trying to kill Pablo. Not going to be able to do so. Now he runs with it. King Guardian a little bit too deep in the enemy base. He's running away. The coil will be used onto a position 4 in the enemy base. And the question is, do you even kill him? They're actually pulling the puck now. He's trying to suck out the life out of the enemies. And now the egg will be used. It's on level 1 egg. Costabile standing his ground, fighting. Doesn't have the egg. It's actually on the Lina, so he'll be taken down. 3 heroes for Vivo Keystars are dead. It only costs 1 buyback from Alliance. Analog uses the flame cloak right now, gets himself away, and FCR trying to TP the bear out will be successful at doing so. The X from the Kunkka won't be coming through, but the defender axis versus the bear, even with all the slows, he's still doing so much damage. There will be the open wounds immediately. The fear onto the Lifestealer, and the range Raxes have fallen. That's another Rax. They're gonna be coming back. Costabile, nice response there. Overgrowth will be used, but the Inkswell will pop it immediately. The stun on the Phoenix, he's dead. Does have a buyback, not using it just yet. The both goes onto King Guardi. 4 steps to the side, he'll be fine for now. The open wound slowing him down. They need to remove the Phantom's Rage. Will be able to do it, and the heal is coming through. The fear onto the puck, a couple of more hits, and there's Costabile. He actually won't even be needing to get the hit in. The puck is dead. 50 seconds on the sidelines, nothing that he can do to come back into this fight. The Aegis did expire 20 seconds ago, and the push will continue. The Torrent will be on the mark there onto the Lone Druid, but Costabile does dodge it quite nicely. The tidal wave doesn't connect either. Costabile has to pop the BKB, but the Rax is super low, not dead just yet. Kunkka gets stunned up. King RD goes in, tries to root him, will be unsuccessful at doing that, but the Nether Blast will make sure that the Raxes lose their life. There's the Manta on the Lifestealer, and the Kunkka, he's getting his Aghanim Scepter. The items from Alliance are coming out. Let's see what they can do. Rage coming forward. There will be open wounds. He went for the ulti, so this is not going to be an easy kill, but the Lifestealer is doing his best. They're destroying the Lone Druid. It's not an easy kill. It's the easiest one they've ever seen, and that's going to be the Lone Druid dead for away. Costabile goes with the blink, tries to get the stun, and he's running into his death. He doesn't know that he's gonna be surrounded by enemies. Gets the stun on the Lifestealer, immediately removed. The silence is on Costabile, but he did pop the BKB, so he's just running away. Goes for the invis. He has been X'd up. He's not gonna be running anywhere. He gets another Phantom's Embrace on him, and the tidal will bring him into the arms of Charlie, who annihilates him. 82 seconds on the sidelines, has the buyback, but no ulti, no BKB. It's very slow at taking Roche. They're coming over. This is dangerous. Nicer, taking their time. The Sunray will heal the strength hero super fast. King RD got there by the stroke of fate. Oh, that's a very dead Grimstroke. A pretty big hero to kill. Torrenstorm was used just to secure the Ocean. It will be able to do so. Charlie, yes, the cheese is on the ground. FCR not getting it, and that will be the Kunkka dead on the silence for 75. He doesn't have a buyback for now, but he will have it fairly soon. They're turning around onto the Lifestealer, uses the Manta, gets himself out of the entangle. They're still chasing, but FCR won't be able to get on top of it. He uses the Dispel. Charlie TP out. They need the entangle. He won't. Oh, he got the root, but the Lifestealer got himself out. Oh. Buck also caught, taken down as well. There should be a cheese in the pit still. About the tier 4s. E-Blade on the Lifestealer taking a lot of damage. There's now Refresher on this Train Protector. So even with the Manta and the Rage, it doesn't mean that you're going to be protected. Charlie has been caught. The Laguna takes him down. It's only one death. Buyback from S4 was used, and we're seeing those nether blasts just continuing to damage the tower. Jumping, overgrowth was used. Immediately remove. He cannot go for the refresher. He's silenced up. The boat is coming in. It's gonna connect onto the Stream Protector. He's still alive. The life drain is keeping him alive. Bash onto Costabile. As Leicester thinks he can fight, he actually can't. Costabile needs to run away. His BKB is running out, but the tidal wave will not allow it. He gets healed up a little bit. Not enough. The E-Blade gets used. The crap and the life drain. Not enough for him to survive. He lost 2 heroes on Vivo Keystars, and the Lions are still there. The X was used. FCR's bear has been caught, and with the life stealer there, he should be able to take it down. He waited for the primal roar to be used. That is gonna be a very dead lone druid bear and a very dead Pugna. They pushed out the side lanes solidly, so Alliance are going for a smoke. Pugna might get caught here, though he'd much rather get caught than if it was FCR. And there was a Glimmer Cape. Nullifar immediately removes it, and that is a dead Pugna. They found the puck. They get a Hex. He has the A on this. The Laguna Blade does absolutely nothing to it. Lone Druid, is he gonna be running away? His bear has been caught. The X, so he just dodges the Torrent S4. Messes up for a second there. You have to run because you know that your base is going to be in trouble. Costabile goes in, gets the double stun in the puck. Oh, he got the phase shift. Nice Inkswell just in time. The Torrent Storm is being used. Costabile standing his ground, fighting Charlie. I don't know if you can actually win that one. He got hexed up. He's inside of a call. He's getting destroyed. King RD, he used the refresher. Now goes for the Ogre. The stun onto the Lifestealer will connect. But the thing is, you don't have your carry. Still, you have FCR who's not taking any damage. The tidal wave takes him back. Analog has been caught by the Lifestealer with Nullifar on him. He gets the stun off, doesn't change anything. It will be S4, the next casualty of war here. FCR is doing so much damage, but now he needs to TP away. Him and his Spirit Bear will get the hell out of there. Pablo is missing it at the moment. Part of Evo Keystars, they're feeling a little bit more confident with not saving their buybacks. Grab on the Kunkka, live draining him. That's a lot of damage being done. The Lifestealer running in. Look at how fast he is. The X was used on him, but he's raged up, so won't be doing anything. Penguins on KJ. He's on the trees. They're stunned from Costabile, trying to do some damage. He's gonna be caught. He's right next to the Lifestealer. We talked about it. You cannot be close to him, trying to run away the Soul Bind. It's keeping in place. The E-Blade will protect him for now, and he has been leashed, but he'll be fine. The X does connect. Doesn't have the BKB any longer. It gets pulled back. They have the Sentry. His invis is not gonna be doing that much. The puck has been caught with the Hex and the follow-up stun. He'll be taken down. The stun from the Lina off the mark. Charlie gets the kill on the Sven. Actually, it's Hanskin gets the kill. FCR in the back. He's gotten the Mega Creeps. He's got it going for the throne. This is what I was talking about with an Aghanim Scepter. We can't really stop him. Will he be able to take the throne down? That's gonna be insane if he can. He uses the Savage Roar, but finally dies in the end. On the Kunkka has been taken. So his Aghanim Scepter is going to be even more of a problem. Trent goes into the backlines, finds the Lina. That is a great hero if they can take her down. The heals are coming through, and the Lina is fine for now. The life drain is keeping alive, and there is the E-Blade as well. Charlie going for a TP out. It doesn't matter. The throne was